YouTube Nation, my people from all over, welcome back to the show. And if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button. That way every time I drop something, you'll be one of the first to get it. So anyway, I'm glad y'all liked the last video I put up about the top 5 trends in the LA gang culture. Okay, look, those trends, people, are what I consider universal trends. Those trends are pretty much going on all over. Those are not just trends that just stick to a certain particular hood in that region. These particular trends is all over the United States, wherever they got Crips and Bloods at, people are doing those things that I mentioned in the last video. Those trends, you got people wearing purple because the Grape Street started. You got people from different hoods wearing all these different colors. You got people saying Hooster neighborhood because of the 60s influenced majority of the people claiming neighborhood these days. A lot of the hoods that turned neighborhood is influenced by the 60s, so I put them in there. Also, the main streets with the plaque, Mafia for Life. They were the first gang to do that. Now you got a whole bunch of gangs doing it all over. And the Compton's, homie, with the herb, and you can run across homies from Compton all over. Especially you're in prison, you'll hear you up to a prison right now. We in R&R, we come up out the tank, and your homie's gonna walk past somebody from Compton with a herb. I mean, that's how niggas gonna know it's homies from Compton in the tank. So this shit goes on all over. This ain't nothing but, this is all universal trends from the gang culture. So is Swoop, but I don't know who started Swoop. I'm not a Damu, so I can't really speak on that. I heard the Denver Lanes did it, but it's, to me personally, it seemed like something that the Inglewood Blood would have did. I don't know, it just sounded like something that started in Inglewood. I could be wrong. I done heard other people in the comments. I appreciate all the comments, and everybody been giving me feedback and let me know about different trends. Also, since I'm speaking, let me shout out the homie Lil T-Band from 11-5 neighborhood and the 111s over there. Man, let me shout this out because he brought up something to my attention about the Long Beach Insanes. So let me say this. The Insanes and the 20s, I'm not sure which ones did it first. This is a trend that goes on, but it's still only really limited majority to Long Beach. The football teams that represent the hoods, like in Long Beach, the Insanes rock Raider gear. So you in the 20s rock Steeler gear. The West Coast 80s rock Cowboy gear. I think the 19th Streets rock the Saints. The football teams is big in Long Beach. It's a trend, but I can't say that's universal. What I mean by that is that all the gangs will be identified with football team the way they are. Nobody identified with football teams like the Insanes in the 20s, like the Long Beach Crips. They identify with football teams that represent their section way more than any other part. Like my homies, we see the homies rocking the stuff with Rays on it, the baseball team. And then we got a variety of different teams of homies. We don't have one particular football team for a hood. So that's a trend. I wouldn't say it's universal, but that's a trend in Long Beach. They're the only ones to do that. That's another thing that differentiate, y'all know what I mean? I'm trying to say the Long Beach Crips from all the rest of the Crips, because football teams in Long Beach represent these gangs. Raiders represent the Insanes, period. Steelers represent the 20s, and so on and so forth. They're the only ones to do that. That's a trend, but I wouldn't say it's universal. Y'all get what I'm saying? But shout out to the homies from Long Beach, the whole LBC car, wherever they from. Also, the gangster car is a trend also, just like the neighborhood car. But it's not as big like the neighborhood car is trending. Nipsey Hussle himself probably is responsible for a whole bunch of more people want to be from neighborhood. Of course, they want to be from 60s. But the whole neighborhood car, wherever you got people neighborhood. But you got people saying gangsters too. However, you got a gangster thing with the gangster disciples. That's a little different. But gangsterism, the gangster car is a trend also. So I can't disqualify that. But I had 5, and I just put up 5 for y'all. I just want to give y'all a quick top 5 of universal trends. Like I said, every hood has their own trend. Everybody has contributed to Crippin' and Bloodin', but trends that's going on throughout the world to this day when it comes to gangs, these top 5 is going on, and wherever they got Crips and Bloods at, somebody's representing one of them top 5 trends that I did in my last video. It's Friday. I hope everybody having a good one. I'm out shopping for my granddaughter. Yesterday's her birthday, so we having a little party for her, so I'm out doing some shopping. I haven't had a chance to get a haircut right now, but you know, I got to put my kids first. My grandbabies, my first, especially my oldest one just turned 13, so I got to make sure she's straight. I take care of myself later. I get a haircut or something tomorrow, but I got to put them kids first. My appearance ain't shit. Make sure my grandbabies is right. Right. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Whatever y'all doing, happy Friday. Stay safe. A lot of bullshit been going on. Rest in peace, Coolio. Let me say that again. Rest in peace, Coolio. Coolio's another pioneer, homie from Mona Park who did his thing in the rap game. Just period. Rest in peace, Coolio.